Hello everyone, I hope everyone is doing extremely well. So I have an interesting topic that I want to cover with you all. It's actually all about detoxifying. We have is a lot of toxins that are always coming, and we do have to make sure that we take the time to detoxify ourselves at different levels. It could be at mental, spiritual, emotional. And so I have a long list of things that you can consider to detoxify. And since my list is so long, I'm going to break it down into 2 episodes for you. So today we're going to focus on part 1. It's going to be more on the physical level, while the next episode is going to focus on some of the mental and spiritual things that you can consider to detoxify. So stay tuned, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the episode. In recent times, I realized how important detoxifying or removing any negativity on a regular basis is so vital for our emotional, spiritual, physical health. And the purpose of doing this detoxification is to remove any negative energy that's in our lives so that we can have an optimal journey. And every time I detox in many ways, I feel more energetic and happier. And why is that? It's just because our lives, our environment, everything has toxins, which is just a natural part of our life. And we just have to make sure that we clean it out, we remove this negativity so that we have is a very purified, cleansed ecosystem. So I'm going to share with you the list of things that I've detoxified from my life, and I continue to, work on this list. But keep in mind that this list is personal to me, but I wanted to share it with you so that you can see if it can help you in your life to bring some sort of more calmness, clarity, happiness that we all need in our lives. So enjoy. Products with chemicals. There are numerous products that we consume daily that contain multiple chemicals that are harmful for our body. Beauty and personal products such as lipstick, nail polish, lotion, perfume have heavy metals such as aluminum, lead, mercury that gets absorbed into our skin and into our bloodstream and organ. Even though Canada has banned over 500 chemical ingredients in cosmetics, US, they only banned 8. So for household products such as air freshener, all-purpose cleaner, latex paint, they have phosphate, carcinogen, and other things that irritate our nose, eyes, and skin. All these chemicals are toxic for our body, causing various health issues such as cancer and infertility. As well, these chemicals harm our environment when using toilet cleaners and disposing of old makeup. Ideally, we need to voice to our global world that to have stricter regulation that is required in regards to harmful chemical in these products. Until then, we should be very mindful about selecting environmentally friendly products and products that have almost zero chemicals added so that we don't consume them in any way and harm our bodies nor our environment. Poor food combination and processed food. In reality, we have such hectic lives that we tend to buy processed food because it's convenient and requires minimal or no preparation. As well, we aren't taught the importance of right food combination for our body. Did you know that poor food combination such as cold milk with banana or yogurt with fruits and processed food, obviously like ketchup, margarine, protein powder, can lead to indigestion. Processed food contain high amount of sodium, fats, sugar, additives, preservatives, while bad food combo can inhibit the enzyme system in our digestion. If food is not properly digested, it can remain in your intestine for a long time and produce so many toxins. And then these toxins get recirculate into the rest of our bodies and create imbalances in our physical and mental state. Therefore, what I highly suggest is that you eat like certain food on its own, for example, fruits on its own, or eat wholesome plant-based food so that you're getting the right nutrients to really help your mental, physical, emotional states. Ever since I've eliminated processed food, I've seen a huge sense of clarity in my mind and a calmness in my demeanor. And so something for you to consider is to eliminate processed food or eliminate any bad food combination. In continuation with the food theme, there's another one that you should eliminate is refined sugar. You've definitely heard about eliminating refined sugar such as table sugar, the white one, or the high fructose corn syrup from your lifestyle. Even juices from sugar cane is highly processed into table sugar, while cornstarch is processed into creating corn syrup. So when obviously they're processed and not in their natural state, it's not really great for our system. These refined sugars are empty calories as they lack any nutritional value. They are often used in soft drinks, as preservatives in packaged food, or in the fermentation of bread. Our body cannot break down and digest these types of sugar properly, resulting to obesity, diabetes, ill heart condition. However, natural sugar such as jaggery, fruits, they are good in moderation since they combine with fiber to regulate the blood sugar in our system. Check for packaged food for ingredients ending with "-ose" and reduce the amount of refined sugar in your life. In my case, what I've done is totally threw out all of the white sugar I used to have in my house, and I've replaced it with a lot more fruits in my cooking. And I've also used once in a while is this jaggery. It's a natural form of sugar that is used in India, but it's packed with lots of nutrients. So I usually use that in my cooking for sometimes the sweet dish. And I would highly recommend removing any refined sugars in your diet. Food from animals. When animals have fear, their endocrine gland secretes vast quantities of fight and flight hormones that is stored in their tissues. By consuming any food from animals like chicken or cows, we're ingesting their fear and their pain into our body and mind. These negative energy are now inside us and impact our health, our physical and mental health, and our spirituality. Also consider the implication of killing animals and eating their dead meat on our karmic cycle and environmental ecosystem. Eating whole plant-based diet will give you the vitality you need for an optimal journey. So for my suggestion about detoxifying any animal food is highly a very personal choice that I've made. I've actually converted to almost, a good percentage of a plant-based veganism, where I'm only consuming plant-based food, wholesome food, and I've decided to go on this path is because of a spiritual reason. I did not want to consume any animal fear in me and have that impact my health. And so this suggestion is purely, my choice of going vegan, and it's something for you to consider in your journey. Old fecal matter in the colon. After your food breaks down and is absorbed for nutrients, the remaining waste travels through our colon and rectum. If we are stressed and have other bodily impairment like dehydration or lack of fiber, this waste gets stuck in the colon, creating dry fecal matter and toxins in our digestive tract. Then you may encounter constipation, bloating, and other digestive issue. The longer this fecal matter, this toxic fecal matter stays in our body, the more it will negatively impact our physical and mental health. According to Ayurveda, we should be having 1 to 2 bowel movement daily to eliminate these toxins so that we have optimal health. To remove the old fecal matter, consider drinking lots and lots of water, doing a herbal cleanse, and eating healthy fiber-rich food, for example, khichdi, cooked vegetable, and exercising your body. Black colored stuff. Black is considered a low energy color that absorbs all light and is often usually used as a symbol of darkness, fear, and evil. For some, I know that people view this color as power, authority, formality, or mystery. However, for most cases, and in my view, black is usually evokes negativity in moods and emotion, or represents a darker side of someone's inner state. Therefore, replacing or discarding any black colored item in one's surrounding will alleviate the negative energy inside and outside world. Also, on the other side of the coin, if one removes any negative thoughts or emotion that she's been carrying for a long time, then that person will automatically want to eliminate any black colored item. Material object. We tend to purchase a lot of material object that accumulates in our house and office over time, creating a big clutter. These spaces are a reflection of your inner state. Therefore, it's so important to keep your house and office clean, simple, clutter-free by donating objects like, floppy disks that you may have, or sentimental gifts from your exes that you don't need. And dispose any broken or expired stuff, or shred old documents, like paper bills that you've had like 20 years ago. Once you do this, you will sense the energy in the space is much lighter and much more positive, and that's what I've noticed for myself. Overspending and debt. Due to various reasons such as overspending or increased cost of living, we may have debt and loans. One of the top priorities should be to get out of our financial instability and adopt a philosophy to spend less than we earn so that we can have a much more peaceful life. It is important to have a financial plan with specific goals so that we can regulate our spending. Perhaps one can track their spending and consolidate their debts into one place, and also reflect why you're overspending, because many times most of our spending could be emotionally charged. and it's wasteful or just mindful. These actions help to save more money and pay off debts quicker. By detoxifying your finances, your money habits will recharge your life. So, what I've done is like taken the time to really evaluate where I'm spending a lot of money, and I took the time to see what caused that. And in my case, I was emotionally charged, and hence why I may, shop and buy things that I really don't need. And so it's something for you to consider is your motives for overspending and how you can, really detoxify your spending habits. Digital technology. With the advent of technology, our digital devices has taken over our lives, as you may already notice. We're constantly connected to apps, notification, messages on our electronic devices such as mobile, tablets, computer, and we're spending hours and hours just being online. Digital technology can create great tools if used in moderation and mindfully. Otherwise, think of reasons why are we using our devices almost non-stop. Are you comparing yourself to someone on social media? Do you fear missing out when you don't reply immediately? We are following numerous people we barely know, responding to emails as though each and every one is super urgent, playing on apps that give us only a few seconds of high. All this creates an addiction to the digital world, causing anxiety and other health problems. Perform a digital detox by setting boundaries and limits for yourself for using your electronic device, turning off mobile notifications so you're not bombarded by them, and unfollow people that don't add value to your life. Additionally, adopt a minimal mindset by deleting photos, apps, emails that no longer serves you, and use airplane mode when reading a book, ebook, or listening to music on your phone so that you're not easily distracted. These actions will help you create a simple digital lifestyle. In my case, what I did was last year I turned off notification for all of my apps, so I don't get notified on the top bar, if someone likes my post on social media or if there's an email that's happening. I also basically don't even look at my phone until an hour or two after I wake up so that I'm not reacting to other people's stuff. I'm taking charge of my life in that first 1 or 2 hours of my day. So these are some of the things I've done and set boundaries with my digital use. I hardly ever am on my phone. So these are just things for you to also consider when you're detoxifying your digital technology. The last one I'm going to cover for the part one of the detox is dislike workouts. Are you doing a workout that you completely dislike and are forced to do it? If yes, then you need to stop doing it. When you're doing an activity that you don't enjoy, you're creating more frustration for yourself. This defeats the purpose of working out, which is to help you remove negative energy that you may have. Listen to your body and soul and perform only workouts or activity that gives you increased energy, better mood, and overall vitality. Detoxifying is such an important part of our lives, and as you can see from today's list, there's so many things that you can consider, and it will change your life for the much better. You'll feel recharged and energized and happier and calmer, as some of these things have already positively impacted my life. So, for today's episode, we have looked at various things that you can consider to detoxify, like dislike workouts or products with chemicals and processed food, refined sugar, old fecal matter that's in your colon. So, do take the time to reflect on what you would like to remove negative energy in your life so that you can have an optimal health. In next week's episode, I'm going to cover is part two of detoxifying. So it will be more on the emotional and spiritual level that you can consider. So stay tuned, and I wish you all the best. Have a wonderful day, and thank you so much for joining me on today's episode. Bye.